Well, howdy, man. How you doing? Yeah, quite right. Hey, Mary Jane, looking good, yeah? Venom who? No, this is not gonna work. Almost right. It's alright. Just need them close. There we go. That's a bit more like it. Boom. Let's do this. Boom, here we are, Melbourne, the city live. Yes, so we're just going to check into the apartment now and then I'll give you the tour, and it is time for some lunch, well and
Do you want me to open it while you
here we go. Got it? Oh, now we're talking. Full kitchen facilities, balcony, lounge, mirror. It's gotta do the apartment tour first, which is always good. Now that is beautiful. Ima. One bedroom, toilet, shower, everything you need, and the other bedroom right in here. There we go. TV, jacuzzi, the lot. Another great mirror. And what a view. Alright guys, that is the little bit of a tour. Now it's well and truly time to have some food. Alright, PS, pro tip, okay. Basmati rice, Optimum Nutrition Protein, is the best thing. And I'm going to be getting into that a lot more when I'm back on the gaining phase. Great for carbs, tastes amazing, got everything you need. Simple, quick, easy. Gonna get in some emails, watch some YouTube, and then we're gonna get some shopping in. And we'll go from there. I'll check in with you guys very soon. Bit of a physique update. Feeling good after the refeed. Feeling full and tight. How well you can see. there you have it, guys. Simple as. It took me about 35-40 minutes. They're the only meals I need to cook. Everything else I can make as I go. Keep it simple. And we're back. So it is about 8 a.m. and I've had 2 meals. Just basically carbohydrates, fats, a little bit of protein. I've used Greek yogurt, banana, rice cakes, peanut butter and honey because that works for me. It's low volume because we're on early as well, so it doesn't bloat me, and it's pretty fast digesting. I'm gonna have some more rice cakes now, honey, peanut butter and salt. We're gonna walk to the convention center, which is literally just there. You can reach out and touch it. So conveniently located. We're gonna check in with BK, see how we're looking, see how many carbs we can push in. Body's looking even better than last week, guys, so definitely really happy with that, to be able to make those consistent improvements. And then obviously we've got to register and whatnot, but I will keep you guys updated. I will do a video when I'm there, and yeah, I'm gonna head off to the show, so I'll see you guys very soon. Alright, so here we are, guys. We are backstage at the minute, doing a bit of a pump up, people doing a tan, and we're just going to register soon, so we're putting our stuff on the cards there as well. It's about 8:30, so we're on stage at 10, do a bit of a pump up, see how we're looking, and then yeah, just go from there. So exciting times, guys.
In 205, Alex Connor. From Victoria, 1110, Mark Rutledge. From New South Wales, 155, Adrian Capion. From WA, number 76, John Aitken. From Queensland.
Yes! That's what mum or your partner washes their clothes on, isn't it?
And relax. Most muscular and straight.
This is a crowd favourite, ladies and gentlemen. This will get you out, up and going.
And relax. All right, Tony, ready for a pose there?
And we're back. So I went from black to white. So we had the show this morning. I did 2 categories, and 10 o'clock was the under 72, and then we had 10-20, which was the opens. And yeah, I didn't place in them, unfortunately. It was a tough lineup, to be fair, but at the end of the day, I improved on last week's, which I'm really happy about, and it's good to be, I guess, competing with guys who actually are of a standard and look great. There's a lot of guys who had some great size there. I still think I outconditioned most of them, apart from a few of the guys, and obviously congratulations to Liam from Hold Your Own, fellow athlete and coach, for taking out first place in each one and also getting his pro card, and he'll be competing tonight in the pro show, so well done, brother, much respect. Yeah, but again, not bad for my first time competing, so I'm really happy about that. I've got to be happy and take it, take the positives out of it. The posing was much better. I felt I had more stamina as well. Still things I want to improve on and bring an even better package to the Gold Coast, of course, but overall Definitely bought a better package. Had some great feedback. Again, learned a lot about my body, nutrition, little tweaks, how things are affected, training protocols, tan, just little things like that. So it's all enriching experience. I've just got this tan off, or my dad's helped me get most of it off, because we're back on tomorrow for novice. So that's because I'm competing in my first year. So hopefully we can do some damage there then. So what's on the agenda now? I'm going to grab some lunch. What I'm eating for the rest of the day, sort of chicken, veggies, keeping the veggies low. I'm going to keep my carbs moderate because I don't want to flatten out too much, but I've obviously had a few this morning, but not loads. Need quite a bit more protein, and again, I keep my fats about moderate, 50 to 60 grams for me. So I'm going to go straight back to the show. We're going to catch up with a few people, do a bit of networking, Pix, Chobani, a couple of the coaches, my friends are there. Obviously support the BK crew, whoever's left. And then just chill out for the day. Don't overexert myself. Probably grab a coffee, maybe even a movie. Came to see the new Venom movie. Bit of a big fan of that. And obviously the acting lifestyle, as some of you may know. So that's a bit of an update on it. I'll do another little recap tomorrow. I might film more of the show for you guys. But apart from that, I will speak to you guys very soon. Oh, so shout out to Chobani Fit. I am here. Amazing company, guys. Have always sent me lots of stuff, so I've been recommended to try the mango flavor as well. And I'm just here introducing myself to some of the team and just make myself known, because again, amazing company, love everything that they do. I'm gonna have a bit of walk around, catch up with a few other of my friends and a couple of other great companies as well, and I'll keep you guys posted. Here he is, here he is. He doesn't know. My old mate Macro Mike. Look who it is from the vlog, Macro Mike. Fucking hell.
What's happening?
Oh mate, we're just cruising around, just getting the vlog in. Look, shredded. Mate, I've been on the snickerdoodle this morning. How's it all going, lad? Good?
Good, bro.
Yeah?
Decent, you know, just...
So hey, what's going on, team? I'm back here and I'm with the lovely Sarah, and we are here. We're talking all things egg white, protein powder, etc. And we've just tried a hard-boiled egg, which you don't often find at the fitness convention shows, and a couple of different options. So I know a lot of you guys, when you see my recipes, you're always asking how do I make pancakes and how do I make, you know, my other voluminous foods like oats. Egg whites. We can do it. This is what I'm using, right? And it's in the supermarket section. A lot of people don't know where it is. It's near the frozen berries, right? Yeah. You can find it in Coles. You can find it at Woolworths. I think you guys. There you go. Farm fried IGA. Is there any other products out there that are like high protein that was fitness free? Benefit from, or is this your own?
I just think it's great. It's natural. You know, it's easy to use. It's already in a liquid format, mixed food correctly. It's got high quality protein, great amino acid profiles. So it's really great for the rest of the diet.
And you don't have to waste eggs, which for me is like the biggest reason I use it, because especially in comp prep, it's really convenient, you know, because you don't want to be like I don't like waste egg yolks, and also like cracking them is convenient where if you get the frozen, not only do they last, you keep them in the fridge and the freezer, and you can use with your recipes, you can add as much as you like, and again, as Sarah just said, it's very good for you. So whether you just want to get healthy or you like us, if you get shredded, this is one of the ways you can do it.
That's right, thank you so much for talking about it.
My pleasure. I will put a link in my video, guys, so if you're not sure, go there, check them out, and look them up in the local supermarket and get on the game straight today. Hey, what's going on, team? I'm here with a man himself, Eddie Active.
Together, this new hat on the Superhead.
He switched it up from New York Yankees to That's it. So guys, I guess like you'd probably want to know some advice from the main man, because I'm sure like if you're following me, you're probably following this guy. So what would be, I guess, number one biggest tip for the guys out there who want to stay in shape, look good and be successful like yourself?
Look, I just would say that consistency is the number one key. If you're
looking to do anything in one, you have to be dedicated, passionate, but most importantly, you have to be consistent.
There you go, from the man himself, right? It's what you do most of the time that counts. And this is obviously testament to his success. So, guys, make sure if you're not, put a link in the description below. Check out Eddie on his channel. Learn, grow. Done. Oh, look at you go. My lord. Good morning, Melbourne. Day 2, Sunday. It is about 8:30. No, I've not just got up. I've been up since about 6:45. I had my first meal just after 7, just to get the carbs in again, as you know, start to fill up the glycogen. So this is interesting because we're doing it over 2 days now, so this is like another learning curve again. So yesterday tried to ride the high of the carbohydrates, but obviously fill up enough without spilling or being depleted. I feel like I've done a pretty good job of it, listening to my body intuitively and obviously using the data from the last competitions and looking at what I'd eaten the day previously and then looking at how I looked the next day, even though I wasn't competing last time. So I had around 3,500 calories yesterday, so a little bit probably under what I was having after the last comps, because by the time you get all the carbohydrates in and whatnot, and kind of replenish some stores, because you burn so many calories and it's so metabolically draining up on the stage, you don't want to not eat too much, because obviously then you're just going to look really flat, and obviously you don't want to eat too much or go overboard, because then you're going to end up bloated. So I kept the veg and fiber to a minimum, and kept the carbs pretty moderate considering the offset of energy balance of what I would have expended to try and refill, and kept my protein again probably a little bit higher as well, because by the time you come after the shows you have quite a bit of a protein feeding again, just to aid a little bit more recovery. And apart from that, took it fairly easy. Still accumulated a few steps, but nothing major, and had a really big sleep because I'm on stage today at 11:20, so it's not super early, which is great, which gives me time to get the carbs in and whatnot. So I'm about to hit up meal 2 now. I've replicated what I did yesterday, so I've used Chobani yogurt, banana, salt, peanut butter and honey, and now I'm going to add some rice cakes to that combination, taper the protein, increase the carbs and salt, keep the fats to a minimum. And then in another hour or so I'm probably going to push, because I'm still a little bit flat, I feel, but feeling good around the gut, like everything is kind of passed through toilet time and whatnot, so feeling really good in that respect and quite tight. Give you guys a bit of a physique update now. So I'm gonna probably go grab, because I need some more lollies, sweets as we call them in the UK, just to push in some more as well, and then hopefully we can do some damage on the stage at Novice. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Obviously get some videos, and yeah, what are we gonna do for the rest of the day? We're gonna enjoy it after the show. Gonna cruise around, caught up with some friends yesterday, which was awesome, connected with some more like-minded athletes. So we'll do a bit of the show stuff, and then we're gonna go and relax, enjoy a nice coffee, maybe a little treat, and yeah, enjoy the last day in Melbourne before we fly out tomorrow. But I keep you guys updated and in the loop. Bistro Morgan, check this out. Let's go in. Let's have a little bit of a treat.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm just vlogging if you don't mind. Look at this.
So yes,
This has been a long time coming, this. And the man himself behind the machine. Morgan, how you doing, brother? I'm just getting on the YouTube channel, mate. We're from the Gold Coast. I'm gonna come all the way down and see you. And I've heard good things, man. So we're gonna try some of your donuts. What's going on, team? So here we are in Federation Square in Melbourne. Lots of culture, as you can see. This is why I love the big city. You've got like cathedrals, restaurants, SBS studio, events, train station. You know, this is kind of what I miss. Like, I'm missing Europe a lot, and I just miss that history, that culture and whatnot. And I don't know, I just like kind of get it from Melbourne, and I probably live here if, you know, the weather was better, as they say, or if I was going to stay in Australia, because I do have plans to move back to Europe to a degree, not set in stone, but ideas at this point, or even just to travel around, like, you know, I want to travel around doing what I love, you know, coaching people, doing my acting, etc. So anyway, had some donuts, had a little bit of a treat. Yes, tracked them as best I can. I'm going to show you how you can still do that, progress, get shredded. We've got a 2-week break for our competition. I'm not going ham, so I'm going to have a little treat, going to have some steak and veggies tonight or something. So just take this day and then straight back on the plan tomorrow, and yeah, get ready for Worlds. I will give you a bit of a lowdown on everything later on, but right now, hanging out with my mate Aaron, which has been awesome. He's been helping me over the weekend compete, him and Shell and my mum and dad. We're going to just chill out for a bit, and we're going to catch up with some of the guys tonight. We're going to go for some dinner, not sure where, but I will keep you guys posted on that, so stay tuned. What's going on, team? It is a Monday in the beautiful city of Melbourne. The weather is still hanging on by a thread. It looks like we've got the best of it. So it's about 8:30 a.m. and we've got all the cases ready, got everything packed, as you may have known from the previous segment of this video. I went out for a nice meal with my mum and dad last night. I think the video might be a bit dark. That was really good. I've got some pictures of, like, for those of you who are interested, how I looked pre and post meal, and then today, and I'm going to maybe put those up on the screen. If not, follow me on Instagram if you're not already doing. What are you doing with your life? And I'll keep you updated on the progression in terms of how food affects the body and how it will affect it over periods of time, and how long it takes to return to its previous condition depending on what you've done to it, and on all those little variables as well. But I think I'm going to save a lot of that stuff for future videos, where after my competition I'll show you, for example, what happens after eating, you know, 10,000 calories or a cheat meal and things like that, and how you can work it in, but understanding the science behind it, so you don't create unhealthy relationships with food, because it's not just about going out and gorging yourself. So last night I went out. I've learned from prior experiences I didn't gorge myself. I had 3 donuts, which I'd already planned. I wanted those donuts. Then I went out and had a steak, vegetables, and it was like sweet potato pumpkin, but it was a really nice restaurant in Melbourne called Rockpool at the casino, so it was really top quality food. Had some like sourdough bread, and then we all shared a dessert, but the desserts were like, do you know what I mean, it's like a la carte, like, so we all had a little bit. So I feel like they're almost better places to go out after comp prep, or even during, if you've got enough time in between the shows and you can track it, mainly because you're not actually going to go and splurge yourself on all this food. Not only that, the quality is so much better. Like my eye fillet steak was just amazing. I had an eye fillet steak, really rare, with like, it was like a barbecue chutney, and then they did like roast vegetables with no oil for me, and the same with the green vegetables, which is lemon. So it's like, you can't really go wrong with that. Like versus, say, if I went out to an Italian or some cheap like Pizza Hut and just like smash loads of pizzas, and I'd feel like horrible, and just all the oil and the fat, and then obviously I'd put myself in a massive calorie deficit, which would just be beyond what I need. And then even though it was a day, I could still recover. It might be a lot harder to recover from it. So for example, after the meal I felt really good, stopped when I was full, and obviously like the green vegetables filled me up, which I had prior in the day as well. And I woke up today feeling really good too. A little bit watery, a little bit spilled over. In the next couple of days, boom, I'll be pretty much back to where I was. And I will show you. And I'm going to do a big training session tonight to put these calories to good use, and also to utilize the carbohydrate and glycogen stores, push it around the body, and we'll watch the body just tighten up over the next week. But we've also got 2 weeks this time between the show, so we can have a full training week. And then we've also got another week to peek into the show, and again, hopefully bring better conditioning. Not to mention the excess calories will do the body good. We competed 2 days in a row, and being in a deficit for now over 6 months, the body will utilize those calories well in a positive way for the most part. Problem is, or the issue is, if you keep going now and just gorging yourself and don't get back on something structured, and obviously the macros that you're on, or some macros which are congruent still to your comp prep, that's when the problems start occurring. That's when you're going to get a lot of unwanted weight gain, which we'll talk about after and in future videos of the competition, because I really want to get into this because I think it's really interesting, and I know there's a lot of people out there who find it very interesting, but also they want that knowledge. They're really confused about, you know, how do you reverse, what do you reverse, what are the countermeasures, what can I eat, what I can't eat, all that sort of stuff. So really looking forward to making those videos for you as well, and giving you the best of my knowledge and what I've learned from, obviously, you know, some of the best out there as well. And there is always more to learn. We're always learning. Anyway, what's the plans for today? We're heading off at 10 to the airport, so we've got a couple of hours now. I've checked in with my online clients. I've got my case ready. I'm a pretty organized kind of guy for the most part. Then we're going to go and grab a coffee before we go. I might go grab one in the city. Mum and Dad might grab one down here. We'll see. I like to sort of walk along South Bank before I go. It's like a bit of a ritual for me before I leave Melbourne. It's been really great. Love the city. Lots of vibes. Lots of great vibes. Lots of great things going on. Hopefully we'll be back in March with a Formula 1. Something that's very close to my heart, motor racing as well. But apart from that, I'm going to fly back. And then I'm going to do a training session, upper body, later on, and then we're pretty much back into it for the week. But I'm going to end the vlog here. Thanks for tuning in. Probably a bit of a long one. Thanks for sticking with it, guys. Wanted to show you, you know, kind of what's happening over these days. It was quite a big competition, and obviously over 2 days there was a lot more content. So I've not gone too in depth, but I've tried to show you at least as much as I can, which I think the most important parts are. But as I always say, if you want to see something specific, let me know in the comments below. If you've got any questions, I'm happy to help. As always, if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, help me out. I really appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. Plus, if you like the content, why not stay around for more? Share it with a friend, maybe. I don't know. Do what you want to do. Quickly, I guess, thoughts on the weekend, or more thoughts on the weekend. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, it was fantastic. Like, I brought a better package. I learned even more. Again, I think the highlights was connecting with like-minded professionals. For me, there was a lot of athletes that I wanted to meet face to face, some of whom in the team, you know, the BK team that I'm coached by, but also some athletes that I look up to that are within Australia and out of Australia, which I'll link in the video, like Nick Cheadle, Eddie Active, Alex Emery, etc. So it's really good to hang around with those crew. Also catch up with my friend Macro Mike, who's killing it in the stands down here, and just kind of really absorb the atmosphere around like-minded people. And that's what it's about at these fitness expos. You know, there's obviously a massive community in the fitness industry, and without going into that side of things, some genuine people, there's some not so genuine people. So it's great to connect when you can with the real deal, and network, and just actually put a face to the name sometimes. So I really enjoyed that. I was really pleased that I was able to master or at least improve on my rear lat spread. So that was a big thing that I needed to get right on stage. So props to some of the guys at Hold Your Own for helping me out with that too, and just give me some key tweaks. I love performing on the stage. Again, it was great feedback. It was even more experience to make me feel more comfortable in that environment. And overall, I did think I brought a better package once again, which I'm happy with. I didn't place on the first days. It was debatable whether I could have, but again, as I said in the last video, I'm not really too concerned, and that's not a cop-out, but I don't really get upset, because at the end of the day, X amount of judges, they're going to do what they're going to do. People have got eyes, they can see the conditioning. So for me, it's about getting up there, being humble, putting on a show, doing what I love, bringing my best, and putting a smile on everyone's face who turns up. Because for me, I'm a performer. I love being in the spotlight, and for me to express myself is an outlet, and I love it if I can bring happiness and joy and inspiration to other people, and then share that and pass that on. That's what gets me going. I absolutely love it, and I was able to do that, so I'm really, really pleased. I got fourth, second day in the novice. And looking back on some of the footage, I've not had a chance to look at everything. I think I definitely could have placed at least second or third in that, looking at my conditioning. But again, it's down to the judges. People have eyes, they can see what they can see. The main thing is I turned up, I enjoyed it, and yeah, I brought my best, which is all that I can ask for. So now we look to the Gold Coast show. We're home, the last show, 2 weeks. We're going to be even better competition again, even better physiques, and I'm going to do my absolute utmost to bring my best package. It's going to be an awesome wrap up to the season. We've got another photo shoot coming up, which will capture that physique, that vision that I had when I was 12, real bodybuilding sort of shoot with Nelson. Shout out to him, amazing photography. You might have seen some of the stuff that he's been doing for me lately, or you will see some of the stuff, more of the fashion, the fitness modeling. Couldn't recommend this guy enough if you need a photographer in Australia, in the Gold Coast. But even if you're not, check him out. I'll put a link to Nelson's website in the comments below too. And yeah, and then we're going to have this massive epic feast afterwards, which will be good at Hurricanes. My friend Matt, who's the manager there, he's really looked after us. He's organised just like half of the restaurant because there's going to be so many people from the team there, and it will be amazing just to wrap up the season with a clear mind and a clear head, with all the successes, and just connect and spend time with all the athletes, all the coaches, have a really nice meal, and enjoy the downtime before we set the new goals for the off season, which I will share with you then and there. But anyway, gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna say this video is quite long, but hey, at the end of the day, this is what vlogging is, right? I want to give you guys the information. So again, remember, like, subscribe, share the channel if you want to share it, help me out. And again, thank you for all the love and support and the patience. I really appreciate it. And as always, until next time, stay fearless. I'll see you guys tomorrow.